Have you ever felt a cosmic connection, an unseen force that weaves through the fabric of existence, linking you to the stars, the trees, and every living being on this vast mosaic of life? What if I told you that this invisible thread is energy, the universal language that transcends time and space? Join me on a journey into the profound realms of energy, where the language of God unfolds its secrets, revealing how you can speak it and attract all that you desire. The law of energy, a fundamental principle that governs the universe, is as ancient as time itself. It declares that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. This timeless truth is not just a scientific postulate, it is a profound revelation that extends beyond the boundaries of physics into the realms of philosophy, spirituality, and personal development. The seeds of the law of energy were sown in the minds of ancient Greek philosophers, particularly Parmenides and Heraclitus, who pondered the nature of existence and change. Parmenides posited that change was an illusion, arguing for a singular, unchanging reality. In contrast, Heraclitus embraced the notion of perpetual change, famously stating that everything flows. While these perspectives seem diametrically opposed, they laid the groundwork for the later synthesis of ideas that culminated in the law of energy. Centuries later, during the scientific revolution of the 17th century, groundbreaking figures such as Sir Isaac Newton and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz contributed crucial insights. Newton's laws of motion and universal gravitation provided a mathematical framework for understanding the physical world, emphasizing the conservation of momentum. Leibniz, on the other hand, introduced the concept of vis viva, or living force, which embodied the idea that motion itself was a fundamental aspect of energy. The 19th century witnessed a paradigm shift with the formulation of the principle of conservation of energy. It was Hermann von Helmholtz, a German physicist, who played a pivotal role in consolidating the diverse threads of thought into a unified principle. Helmholtz recognized that energy could manifest in various forms: kinetic, potential, thermal, and more, but the total amount remained constant. This groundbreaking concept was formalized in Helmholtz's work on the conservation of energy, a cornerstone of classical physics. The law of energy also has roots in spiritual history. Ancient wisdom, embedded in the teachings of various cultures, suggests that the law of energy is not merely a product of cosmic chance, but is intricately tied to the divine order of the cosmos. Across civilizations, from the ancient Vedic scriptures to the teachings of indigenous cultures, a common thread emerges, a recognition of a universal force that animates all of creation. In Eastern philosophies, this cosmic force is often referred to as prana, or chi, an omnipresent energy that flows through everything, connecting the microcosm to the macrocosm. The concept of prana emphasizes the interconnectedness of all life forms, illustrating that the same life force that courses through the veins of a tree is the same energy that animates the beating heart of a human being. Similarly, indigenous cultures across the globe have long acknowledged the interconnectedness of all living things. The law of energy, in these spiritual traditions, is seen as an expression of the divine intelligence that orchestrates the cosmic dance. Native American traditions, for instance, speak of the Great Spirit that permeates all of creation, an energy that sustains and interweaves the fabric of life. As we delve deeper into the esoteric realms of spirituality, the law of energy finds its roots in the mystical traditions of ancient mystics and sages. The mystics, through their contemplative practices and transcendent experiences, have spoken of a fundamental force that underlies the apparent diversity of the material world. In their poetic language, they describe this force as the breath of the divine, the eternal pulse that sustains the dance of creation. In the mystical traditions of the East, such as Sufism, the law of energy is mirrored in the concept of baraka, an overflowing divine grace that infuses every aspect of existence. The Sufi mystics invite seekers to attune themselves to this divine energy, Recognizing that the transformative power of this sacred force can lead one to spiritual awakening and enlightenment. The law of energy, then, is not just a cosmic phenomenon, but a spiritual principle that invites contemplation and introspection. It beckons individuals to recognize the sacredness of their own existence and to align their lives with the harmonious flow of this universal energy. The law of conservation of energy, a cornerstone of modern physics, underscores the interconnectedness of all things. It beckons us to recognize that every action, every word, and every thought has an energetic impact on the world around us. This energy, like a silent force, weaves the fabric of our reality, shaping the events that unfold in our lives. In delving deeper into the profound implications of the law of conservation of energy, one is inevitably drawn to the philosophical realms that ponder the nature of existence, causality, and the intricate dance of forces that govern our universe. A philosopher whose profound insights resonate with the interconnectedness embedded in this law is Alan Watts. Alan Watts, a British writer, speaker and interpreter of Eastern philosophy for a Western audience, navigated the philosophical landscape with a unique blend of Western analytical thought and Eastern mysticism. His works often explored the fundamental interconnectedness of all things and the illusionary nature of the boundaries we impose on our perception of reality. Watts was particularly interested in the interplay between energy, consciousness, and the fabric of existence. In the context of the law of conservation of energy, Watts would likely invite us to reconsider our understanding of self and other action and reaction in a more holistic and integrated manner. Watts posited that our perception of separateness, the idea that we are distinct entities isolated from the rest of the universe, is a fundamental illusion. He argued that we are not merely in the world, but rather we are expressions of the world, an integral part of the ongoing dance of energy. Watts emphasized the interdependence of opposites, suggesting that the concept of self is meaningless without the existence of other, and that one cannot truly understand the nature of life without embracing the inherent interconnectedness of all things. In the light of the law of conservation of energy, this interconnectedness becomes more than a philosophical concept. It becomes a tangible reality where every action reverberates through the vast web of existence. Furthermore, Watts explored the notion of the self as a social construct, an idea deeply ingrained in the human psyche. He questioned the validity of our rigid notions of individuality and encouraged a shift towards a more fluid understanding of identity. In doing so, he invited us to recognize that the energy we emit, whether through our actions, words, or thoughts, contributes to the collective energy of the universe. Each individual, in Watts's philosophy, is a unique manifestation of the cosmic dance, contributing their rhythm to the harmonious symphony of existence. From Watts's perspective, the law of conservation of energy serves as a reminder that the energy we invest in ourselves and others is never lost, but transformed, echoing throughout the cosmos. Our actions, driven by intention and consciousness, carry a weight that extends beyond immediate consequences, creating ripples that influence the broader energetic fabric of the universe. Energy, in its myriad forms, exists not only in the physical world, but also in the mental and emotional realms of humans. Our thoughts and emotions generate a unique energetic signature that resonates with the vibrational frequency of the universe. This interaction is not merely theoretical, it's a dynamic dance between our inner world and the cosmic energies that surround us. Words, the vehicles through which we express our thoughts and emotions, possess an unparalleled power. They have the ability to shape our beliefs, influence our emotions, and mold our perceptions. Every word spoken carries a vibrational frequency that resonates with the energetic field of the universe. In this cosmic dialogue, our words become the language through which we communicate not only with others, but with the very fabric of reality. Consider the simple act of saying, "I love you." These three words are not merely a string of letters, they are a potent expression of positive energy. They have the power to uplift, inspire, and create a ripple effect that extends far beyond the initial utterance. Conversely, words of anger, resentment, or hatred emit a discordant energy that reverberates through the universe, leaving a trail of negativity in their wake. To harness the transformative power of energy and words, we must become mindful of the language we use in our daily lives. Each interaction, whether with ourselves or others, becomes a brushstroke on the canvas of our reality. By choosing our words carefully, we can craft a masterpiece of positivity, abundance, and fulfillment. Delving deeper into the profound connection between energy and the spoken word, one finds resonance with various philosophies and spiritual beliefs that have recognized this interplay for centuries. One such philosophy that aligns with the idea of energy as a fundamental force shaping our reality is the ancient practice of Taoism. Taoism, rooted in Chinese philosophy and attributed to the sage Laozi, revolves around the concept of the Tao the Way. According to Taoism, the universe operates according to the flow of the Tao, an omnipresent force that underlies and unites everything. The emphasis on balance, harmony, and the interconnectedness of all things in Taoism is akin to the idea that our thoughts and words contribute to the energetic balance of the universe. In Taoist teachings, there is an understanding of the power of words and the significance of expressing oneself in alignment with the natural order. The Tao Te Ching, a foundational text in Taoism, speaks to the idea that words should be chosen with care, for they carry the potential to create or disrupt the harmony of the Tao. By practicing mindful speech, one aligns themselves with the cosmic forces, contributing positively to the energy of the world. Similarly, in many indigenous spiritual beliefs around the globe, there exists a profound recognition of the vibrational nature of reality. Native American traditions, for instance, often incorporate the belief that words are not empty. They carry the spirit of the speaker and have the power to influence the energies around them. The spoken word is seen as a sacred act, and individuals are encouraged to speak truthfully and positively, recognizing the impact their words have on the collective energy of the community and the natural world. The journey towards mastering the language of energy begins with self-awareness. We must pay attention to our thoughts, for they are the architects of our reality. Thoughts, like whispers in the cosmic wind, send vibrations into the universe, attracting like energies and shaping our experiences. When we consciously choose thoughts that align with our desires, we set in motion a chain of events that magnetically draw those desires towards us. Moreover, the impact of our words extends beyond the spoken realm. The words we say to ourselves in the silence of our minds are just as influential. Our internal dialogue shapes our self-perception, beliefs, and overall energy. To speak the language of God, we must first be attuned to the divine energy within ourselves, recognizing our inherent worth and the limitless possibilities that exist. The law of attraction, a concept popularized in the modern world, builds upon these ancient teachings by suggesting that like attracts like in the energetic realm. This law posits that our thoughts and emotions are powerful magnets, drawing similar frequencies from the vast field of energy that surrounds us. The idea is simple yet profound. What we focus on with intention and emotion, we attract into our lives. One psychological and philosophical concept closely related to the law of attraction is the notion of mindfulness. Mindfulness is rooted in ancient contemplative traditions, particularly in Buddhism, and has gained significant recognition in contemporary psychology. At its core, mindfulness is the practice of cultivating awareness and attention to the present moment without judgment. In the context of focus, mindfulness emphasizes the importance of directing one's attention deliberately. In a world inundated with distractions, maintaining focus on the current experience becomes a challenging yet transformative endeavor. The mindfulness approach encourages individuals to observe their thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them. By doing so, practitioners develop a heightened sense of clarity and focus, much like the law of attraction's emphasis on intentional thought and emotion. One key aspect of mindfulness is the recognition that the mind tends to wander. It has a natural inclination to drift into the past or the future, often fueled by concerns, regrets, or anticipations. The practice of mindfulness involves gently redirecting the focus back to the present moment, fostering a deeper connection with immediate experiences. This redirection is akin to the law of attraction's call to consistently and intentionally focus on positive thoughts and emotions to attract corresponding energies. In the realm of psychology, cognitive psychology sheds light on the mechanisms underlying focus and attention. Attention is a finite resource, and cognitive processes are selective in nature. Psychologists often discuss concepts like selective attention, which involves focusing on specific aspects of the environment while filtering out irrelevant information. This selective nature of attention aligns with the idea that what we choose to focus on shapes our perception and consequently our reality. At the core of the law of attraction is the understanding that the universe is governed by energy and vibration. Everything, from the tangible to the intangible, emits a vibrational frequency. Our thoughts and emotions are no exception. They too contribute to this intricate dance of energy. The law of attraction encourages us to become deliberate creators of our reality by cultivating positive thoughts and emotions, thereby attracting positive experiences. Consider the analogy of a radio tuner. When you want to listen to a particular station, you tune your radio to the corresponding frequency. In a similar fashion, the law of attraction suggests that by aligning our thoughts and emotions with the frequency of our desires, we can tune into the experiences we wish to manifest. This process requires a shift in consciousness, a recognition that our inner world shapes our outer reality. Visualization is a powerful tool often employed in conjunction with the law of attraction. By vividly imagining our goals and desires as if they have already manifested, we send a strong signal to the universe. This act of creative visualization is not mere wishful thinking. It is a deliberate and focused practice that activates the magnetic power of our thoughts. As we consistently hold positive images in our minds and maintain the corresponding emotional state, we contribute to the vibrational field that attracts our aspirations. One relevant study that sheds light on the efficacy of visualization techniques in achieving goals is the research conducted by Dr. Alan Richardson, a psychologist and professor at the University of Winnipeg. Dr. Richardson delved into the concept of mental imagery and its impact on skill acquisition and performance improvement. His study, published in the Journal of Sports Sciences, focused on the influence of mental practice on enhancing physical skills. In the experiment, participants were divided into 3 groups: a control group that received no training, a physical practice group that engaged in actual skill training, and a mental practice group that solely utilized visualization techniques. The chosen skill for the study was free throws in basketball, a task that involves both physical and mental components. The mental practice group was instructed to vividly visualize themselves successfully making free throws without any physical movement. The results of the study were fascinating and provided valuable insights into the power of mental imagery. Surprisingly, the mental practice group demonstrated a significant improvement in free throw accuracy, comparable to the physical practice group. This suggested that mental rehearsal alone could lead to tangible enhancements in physical performance. Dr. Richardson concluded that the mind is a powerful tool in shaping physical outcomes, emphasizing the role of visualization in honing skills and achieving success. However, the law of attraction is not solely about wish fulfillment. It also emphasizes personal responsibility. It encourages individuals to take ownership of their thoughts, emotions, and actions. In this framework, there is an understanding that our experiences are not solely determined by external circumstances, but are co-created through our conscious and subconscious beliefs. The principle of focus is a guiding beacon on this journey. In a world inundated with distractions and noise, it's crucial to discern the things that matter most. By directing our attention and intention towards our goals, we channel our energy with purpose. The law of energy responds to focused intention, amplifying the vibrational frequency of our desires and drawing them closer to manifestation. In the symphony of life, every note matters. Our actions, as expressions of energy, contribute to the melody of our existence. It's not just about what we say or think, it's about how we live our lives. By aligning our actions with our intentions and speaking the language of positivity through our deeds, we infuse our reality with harmonious vibrations that resonate with the universal rhythm. As we navigate the fabric of existence, let us be conscious architects of our reality. Through the mastery of energy and words, we shape our destiny. The language of God, spoken through the medium of energy, becomes a beacon guiding us towards the fulfillment of our deepest desires.